Good afternoon, friends of YouTube. Ben on the Pan America again, going for a little quick rip after work. It's Thursday afternoon at 3:45. Just a quick little ride today around home here. I'm going to do a video on all the stuff I got on my bike, and I had a couple ideas. If you've been watching my first few videos on this bike, my phone used to be here, and my satellite communicator used to be here as well, but I moved everything. I had an idea the other day, and I'll share it with everybody. I think it worked out pretty good, because I took my Harley Davidson hand protectors off and put these bark busters on, which I really like. So I was left with a couple places where I could bolt stuff to the handlebars, because the handlebars are fatter down here and they get slim up here, so my mounts didn't work very well up here. Anyhow, I mounted the phone here when I was in Kamloops picking up this bike, and real quick I took everything off my Fat Boy standing in a parking lot. So anyhow, stay tuned. We're going to get some gas and we're going to go down to Sheep Creek, and we'll have a look. I'll show you all my accessories on here. I know I'm totally done though. I had a couple more things show up and I put them on the bike, and a couple things that I didn't like, and I'll share that with you guys. Pan America dudes. Ooh, copper. Alright, all fueled up. Beautiful day. It's 24 degrees Celsius. Boy, it's nice to have my screen. Very nice. Before, my phone was here, like I was saying a few minutes ago, and I was having problems with the left signal. I'm not having problems with that. My Fat Boy used to do the same thing. If you're waiting to turn left and you kind of turn to the right a bit before you go to get your balance, it shuts off. The auto shut off, and I know you can shut it off with your thumb, and half the time I wouldn't see it, but I can see it now, see? Because my phone was right here. So the other day when we went to Clearwater, it happened to me a couple times. I'm like, okay, I got to do something with this. It's getting on my nerves. This darn thing keeps shutting off. Beautiful day. Just fueled up. We go for a little half-hour ride on the highway. The only thing I'm worried about, well, I'm not worried about it, I know what's going to happen, is when the bugs are out. My phone right now is kind of out of the windshield. Before I had it here. And even when it rained, if it wasn't too much of a downpour, I could leave my phone on the handlebars, but now I won't. But that's not a big deal. I got pockets. So yeah, a quick little burst here after work. It's nice getting off early every day. I work 7 to 3, so it's like having a day off. Beautiful. It's turning green in the Smoky Valley. She's turning green, like, fast. That's really early. I don't really understand why, because we haven't had really any rain. It's really dry. But anyhow, so Smoky River's getting high too, and muddy. The snow in the peaks starting to melt. So I come out here today with a dump truck, with a gravel truck, and I seen there was a bunch of sheep out, so maybe they'll be out. I'll bring you guys back for that. Anyhow, this is a Pan Am accessories video. All the stuff I put on here, and I'm pretty much done for now, for this year. Bah. I just about didn't see them. They blend right in with the rocks. I'm out by the mine again, CST coal. Whoop. Oh, that's not working very well. I got my hiking boots on, I'm going to call them my warm weather boots. They got laces, I don't really like that. So I try to figure that out. And I got a camera mount on my back top pannier box I might try today too. I got a cover for my, the only thing is I won't be able to use my media mod, so I won't have any sound except for wind sound, and I'm saving that for when it rains, so at least I get a little bit of footage, and I can also put it here. Anyhow, we'll try that too. Okay, I've filmed a little bit here before on the Pan Am. This is a road to Sheep Creek campsite. I'm in northern Alberta, by the way. Oh, it looks like they opened the gate. Really? Well, how about that? Let's go check it out. The river's really high. I used to park right here, but hey, I'm going to go right in there. Nice. Oh, isn't that nice? Campsites are opening. Usually this doesn't open till May long weekend. Huh. Nice. Last time I was here, I walked to this corner and this was all snow. Beautiful. Nice. As long as they don't, maybe somebody cut the lock, or should have maybe looked. All right, I'm gonna put the GoPro on my tripod and we're gonna have a chat. Show you my accessories and stuff. Where am I gonna park? I'm gonna park out in the grass there. How's that? That's pretty nice in there. Fairly level. I'm starting to get used to trying to park in level ground, because for me to put it in off-road plus custom where my suspension don't drop, it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, so kickstand down. See, I gotta kick it down like that. I'm gonna put it up on the center stand. I just feel safer with the center stand. I didn't like the Jiffy stand on my Fat Boy either, but there we go. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. Okay, I'm gonna take some gear off here. Okay guys, like I said, I was gonna stop here and do some accessories. Pan Am accessories from northwestern Alberta, Canada. Okay, where do we start? I'm gonna start Screaming Eagle pipe, stage 1 matching air filter. This toolbox I just put on last night. It's not the greatest, but I Loctited everything and it seems to be okay. That way I can make more room in my pannier boxes. This here is a test run with this. I'm actually thinking of getting something stronger made, but the same size. And it was pretty cheap, so I'm not too concerned, but I'm really, we'll see. My jerry can of gas, 2 liters. My pannier box, and I've got the 2 matching side panniers, of course. I got a liner and also a glove. All 3 of them have this little mesh so you can put stuff up here to utilize this room. And I really like it. My tank bag, I've already said this once before on a video, but I'm going to go through this again. This tank bag was supposed to be mounted here, but my handlebar risers go up 1 and back 2, or up 2 and back 1, something like that. Anyhow, you can see they're curved back. And to get a tank bag on there, it wouldn't work. Now I could get one that's further down, the actual Harley one, but I'm okay with this. And what I do with this is I utilize charging with this. So what I do is I'm going to show you what I did. I've got 2 charging ports under here that I run up here into here, and it works very well for GoPro batteries, because GoPro batteries don't last very long, but I'll show you that in a bit. Where else are we? Oh, I put on the aftermarket skid plate because the Harley Davidson one I wasn't too fond of, with the rectifier sticking out. And then I put the rad protector. I put the knee protectors, tank protectors for your knees. And I'm going to show you my phone thing here. Okay, I put these bark busters on here, and I really like them. But the thing that happened was, when you take off the Harley ones, they clip into here with 2 screws, and then you're left with this thing sticking up. You can see it right here. This was, not this one here, but this was left there. So what I did is I took my phone mount apart and got an extra fancy screw, I'm going to change this one because I don't like the way it rides in there. And I mounted it right into the hole existing to use that up instead of having it here like I was saying a few minutes ago. Because I can't see my left signal light and it's dangerous. I didn't like it and I always meant to change that. And this here, this is a ram mount. Same idea on this side, except the ram mount, I had to, I don't know if I can do this without dropping my, anyhow, you can take the ram mount right off. Here, let's do it. You can, okay, you take the ram mount off. Once you lose, I don't want to lose that either. Okay, that's my, and I put 2 with locked nuts on here, nice and tight. And I can also put a GoPro up here. I got a ram mount for the GoPro. So I used that up and got everything off my handlebars because I just, and if you want to go in here and use a touch screen with stuff in the way, it's not nice. What else? Well, I'm going to put this down and I'll show you what I did under my seat. It didn't work too bad. I kind of butchered it a little bit, but so I have sleep apnea, so when I'm traveling, I need to travel with a, oh shoot, hang on a sec. I'll pull the seat off here and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I ended up doing is under the seat here, everybody knows this that owns a Pan Am, there was 2 wires here for your heated gear. They were right here. And at first, I had them in here. And every time I wanted to charge something, I had to run the wire through here, and it wasn't the best. So I ended up drilling a couple holes right in here. One there and one there, that's my insurance. And I ended up putting them smaller than the actual MSA, or whatever you want to call it, end. I think that's what it's called. And then I have a MSA to USB, then I kind of butchered this because it was sitting cracking the wires. So I took my little Dremel and I ground that off and I run the wires up through here into my charging system, into my my little, I call it a box bag, not a tank bag. And the reason I did that is because I'm always charging GoPro batteries, and I have sleep apnea and I sleep with a battery pack that runs my CPAP machine that fits in here perfectly, and I can charge on the fly. I've got 2 on each piece here. I have 2 USBs coming out, so I can charge 4 things plus this one up here, which is USB to whatever, USB-C, pardon me. So that's about it. I put the bark busters. I love these things. I wish it didn't say bark busters like that, but I was actually thinking of getting some black paint, but that's not a big deal. And then I went and put on some highway pegs because your feet are right below your butt, you know. So I like to stretch out because my fat boy, I had floorboards and I could stretch out really nice. So that's about that. That's my Pan Am done. Just before the trip. The only thing I got to do now is I got another 1,500 kilometers for my oil change to do, but I'm going to do it on the weekend. And this tank bag turned out really nice. I was disappointed, like I said in the other video that I showed this, but I utilized it up here. And what I also did too, I'll show you that too. So it doesn't leak into my box, my pannier box. I got some rubber gasket and I made a gasket underneath. So then no water will get into my box, right? Which is right, there's the screws right here. And I did the same with my, see the rubber mounts here? That's where the screws go for my little gas can. And so far it's well, I tell you the truth, I haven't had it rain, but there is no way that will leak. And then the screws, I actually dipped the screws in silicone. So, and I got GoPro mounts. I got one there that I'm going to try. I've got one on the Ram mount here that I can put a GoPro here. And I also got one to put here. So when it rains, I'm going to obviously take it off my helmet. There's my mic. And use that. But for now, that's it in a nutshell. So yeah, that's it. That's the Pan Am. She's done. It's a wonderful bike, man. I tell you, this thing has just got so much power. And I'm a little clumsy when I go slow with it yet. I've already knocked it down once, but it was in sand and I didn't hurt anything, thank God. But so far it was a good buy. And I know I've been talking about Pan Am in my videos, but that's what I make videos of motorcycling, and I'm going to get into some hiking here. I got a couple trips planned. I'm a backpacker too, so yeah. So that's that. We're going to probably take a walk down the river in a bit here, and I'm going to put this back together and I'll show you how high the river is. The river's not that high. I've seen it way up to here before. Got a ways to go yet. It'll come though. It's the Smoky River. Probably got the sun right in the lens there, right? Yeah, it's the water is usually the water here in the fall is like beautiful blue. It's a little muddy right now. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. It's pretty warm out. It's 26 degrees Celsius. It's pretty nice. It's around Grand Cache because we're at 4,000 feet, 3,900 feet or so. It doesn't usually get too much warmer than that. Oh, I should have put my windscreen on here. Darn. So yeah, right now I think I'm around 2,500 at Sheep Creek here. You got to climb a hill to get up into Grand Cache. Nice, eh? Okay, I'm heading up for home. I tried to change the camera settings and I had it. Anyhow, I messed it up, so I didn't bother, and it looks like it's going to rain here in a bit. So I'm going to head her back for home. It's just about supper anyhow. I'm getting hungry. Just a quick little ride today. I hope everybody understood what I was showing with the camera and my tripod thing there. All my accessories. I think I got everything. It's not that much. Most of it I put on by myself, on my own. Well, except for the exhaust pipe and the pannier boxes. They did that at the dealer because I actually bought the bike like that. So anyhow, not too much to say today. Just a quick one, and we'll see you back in town. Well, guys, if people camping already. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching this little Pan Am accessory video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm gonna say it again. In 3 weeks, we're 6 of us from Grand Cache. We're going on a 2-week motorcycle trip to to Utah, do all the 5 parks, northern Arizona, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado. We're going to do Yellowstone and Beartooth, or whatever that passes into Colorado there, out the east exit of the Yellowstone Park. Yeah, so yeah. Ring the bell, you know when I get videos, and I'm trying to make them better. It's a lot of work. And please subscribe. See you on the next one.